Hi, this is Eileen over at Missouri Assistive Technology, and I'm going to give you a quick run through of inserting a caption file into a PowerPoint video that you've inserted. That's right. So if you have a video file that you want to insert into a PowerPoint file, you will have to caption that. And how you do that is by inserting the captions. This occurs on later versions of PowerPoint, anything late 2016 or newer. To be able to complete this task, you'll need, of course, your video file. You'll also need the VTT file format of your caption transcript. And if you don't have that, you can use YouTube to create that for you. If you have a YouTube account, you can go through captioning the video there. And when you complete that and publish it, you'll be able to download a caption file in the format you would select would be VTT. When you do that, you want to, I'm going to open this up here for a second. When you do that, you're going to want to go into the file and edit the file. You may see with YouTube, when it produces a VTT file, it throws these little symbols in there, the letters N, B, S, P, and semicolon. And I'm sure that there's some reason why that occurs, but we don't need that in our VTT file. So you would open the VTT file up. It's like a little notepad file, and you would just remove those. You can use the find and replace feature in that notepad. And how I have done that in the past is in the find text field, I type this in, those 6 little symbols and letter combination. And then in the replace field, I just put a space with a space bar. And then I select to replace all, and they're all gone. And it does not change the timing. So that's my little tip for you on how to accomplish that. And then you're going to name that VTT file the following way. It'll be your file name, whatever you name it, but there'll be a dot, and then the first 2 letters of the language in small letters. And so for our video, it might be English, so file name dot small letter E and N. And that's what you need to do to be ready to do your process of inserting captions in a PowerPoint video. So when we go to the next slide, this is the layout that you would use for your work here, inserting the video. And that would be found under the layout function in the home tab, and it's called title and content. That's the layout. And you would select that. You'll see it 2 text layouts, little boxes to write information or insert something. Here is the title that you have to put on every slide to make it accessible for someone that is using a screen reader. And so we would start with, I'm going to say video slide, just to give it some kind of a title. And then you go to work inserting your video. So down here, there's a couple of options for insert functions. And so you find the icon that looks like a little film strip and says insert video when you hover over it. And I'm going to select this video. And so now you see an image, which could maybe confuse you and think it's a photo, but it's not. Below that image, you see a play button, and you'll see a forward and backward option. You'll see a time counter, and you'll also see the sound control and the volume control. And so that's the video that's inserted. But we're not done because it's not yet accessible, right? So we will now go to the tab up at the top that says Playback. And when you select that, it opens up a new option. You can do editing and all kinds of stuff with videos. If you are now moving into captioning, you're probably past the time that you should edit the video. That should be done before you create a caption. It's the edited version of your video when you're trimming it, cutting something out. The captions need to be done after you've edited everything, so it matches what's actually occurring on the file. So this video is ready to go, and I've got the captions matched for that video. So I'm going to select Insert Captions. And when I do that, it'll open up my computer storage area, and I'll select the VTT file. and it is inserted. Now, before I move on, because there's one other step that you need to do to activate your captions, but if you did not see this, if you're using your own PowerPoint software to walk through this, if you did not see insert captions, then you do not have a version of PowerPoint that allows you to do this. So down here, you would go to the next step of inserting captions, and that is to make sure that the subtitles are turned on. And the name of the file is selected already, and it's not selecting off. That's the other place it would have a check mark. It's selecting the name of the file. So I am good to go. It knows there's captions in there. Now, here's the thing. If you want to play this in your PowerPoint, you'll need to play it on the computer that has that version of PowerPoint installed or greater that allows this. So if you carry your PowerPoint file with you somewhere, just make sure that they're set up to show the captions. It is possible to show it on an older version. Even though the captions are inserted, they will not show. So that is something I learned by experience. All right, so now let's go and show you how this works. I'm going to enlarge the screen, and we're going to hit play.
Okay, this is going to be a quick demonstration of how to create a SRT file for a video.
And
okay, this is going to be a quick demonstration of
the captions there at the bottom. And so that is how you insert captions into a PowerPoint for a video that you've inserted. Thank you very much for stopping by.